Hello, my name is Fortune Hlalo, and I'm going to present what I did for my web seminars. Okay, my topics were from big data to actionable insight, 5 top strategies from the pros. This was by Seth Grimes, he's a business intelligence consultant, and Joseph Schaffner, he's a sales manager at Sybase. This was aired July 20th, 2011, sponsored by Sybase and hosted on Information Week. My second web seminar was Mining for Quality, Apply Adaptive Data Quality with SQL Server Data Mining by Donald Farmer. He's a principal program manager at Microsoft. This was hosted and sponsored by Microsoft. From big data to actionable insight. The main points of this presentation were as follows. Do more with more instead of complaining about data overload. The problem being filter failure. So people have a lot of data and they can't filter it right. But he argues that you should engage and socialize with your customers. You should automate more intelligently. Analysis and semantics. You can actually find meaning in text. You can derive opinion and sentiments from text. Get an inside look at the customer's thinking. You can get to know why customers buy and why customers return products. You can actually get to learn a lot from some of these wealth of information that we have available these days, instead of complaining about data overload. The main point of this presentation is talking about moving analytics into the actual databases and having a more comprehensive system, not a narrowed approach. By having a more comprehensive system, you can notice other patterns that you might not otherwise notice when you are just purely concerned about one aspect of the customer. This is the diagram that explains his new approach. At the top, you've got the normal configuration where your query computations and presentation are done on the client side, where you have an analytics done on the client. You've got the normal database management system there in the data store. So you've got heavy traffic back and forth from the database to the clients, and by having all these computations done here, you're exposing yourself to security issues, because as we all know, with SQL, you can get SQL injection attacks, and there's more opportunity for that on the top. In the bottom, he moves the computation to the database management servers, and hence you've got reduced data flow, so you won't have bottlenecks, and so you just have the query and the presentation on this end. By this setup, you can actually have more clients on this side, so you can get capacity, and then you can have your security configuration done right here, and that way you will eliminate some of the major security issues, and you can actually manage it better than the top one. Mining for quality. Apply adaptive data quality with SQL Server data mining. This was essentially a sales pitch, sort of, for Microsoft, but they had some valued points. For success, they argue that you need the right problem. You need to know the right problem. You need to have the right criteria, data, results, and delivery. Data mining, as we all know, detects patterns and relationships in data. If you can apply these patterns and relationships into new data, you can actually come up with predictions. GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. If you have bad quality data, you're gonna get bad quality results. There's several aspects of data quality, which include timeliness and typical data. By typical data, where you can have a third party sell you data that is not valid, considering that if depending on what kind of customers they have in their data, you might have customers who will never actually buy your products, but you're using that data to come up with patterns and strategies to market, which is bad. Timeliness. He gives an example of having promotions during the summer for people who buy meat and buy grill and grill appliances and supplies, and trying to have these grilling promotions in winter is bad use of data, which is timeliness. Data quality, he argues, is completeness of data and accuracy of data. Something interesting that he mentioned is it's better to use unknown in fields that you normally take null values, because you can actually get more pattern recognition by utilizing unknown, because a lot of the times the analytical tools that we have will throw out values that have nulls in them. And then this is a SQL Server integrated system pipeline integration, data cleansing. Here they argue that you can have two different sources. You can have a flat file and database table, and you can merge these two data types, and using the analysis server you can get predictions, and you can put rules here on what is good data and what is bad data, and you can split it by probability. This is essentially the topics that I looked at, and here they argue that you can have automated rules maintenance, where you can have it configured such that your rules are automatically updated and your data is automatically cleaned, and that way the system can be adaptive. Thank you for listening. Bye.